back.
I'm about to get a Joel Embiid poster.
Welcome everybody back. We're back. Welcome everybody back to the Build Different podcast. We're back in the studio. The whole podcast thing is back on the road. And the NBA playoffs have been absolutely nuts.
Mayhem.
Insane.
Straight up mayhem.
Absolute insanity. So to give a little recap, you guys already know what's going on in the playoffs. But, you know, the Nuggets, they smacked up the Timberwolves. We all knew that was going to happen. The Suns, they beat up the Clippers because, you know, their stars don't play basketball. The Warriors beat the Kings, which we all saw happening.
In a fucking battle.
That was surprisingly a really good series. And then the Lakers, they beat the shit out of the Grizzlies.
Of course.
As they should.
Predictable. Hey, it was predictable.
Your Grizzlies.
Hey, my Grizzlies.
Your Grizzlies.
My Grizzlies shit the bed, you know.
I don't know what that was.
The Heat beat the Bucks, which was crazy. The Knicks demolished the Cavaliers, which was heaven sent. The 76ers.
Honestly, I think that was the most surprising to me.
Oh, nah. Well,
the most surprising
No, the Heat over Bucks. I mean,
not really because of with the context.
Yeah, with context.
Nothing was wrong with the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Like, they just got smoked.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, Giannis came back in game 4.
Games.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would go.
But he also was 10 for 23 at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Just saying.
Little violin. But, and then the 76ers, they demolished the Nets. The 76ers look good.
Swept.
And then the Celtics, they struggled with the Hawks, but ultimately they pull it up.
Bro, that 76, that was the only series with a sweep. That is crazy.
The boy's not playing.
Well, I mean, the Nets also had no one to play.
I mean, when you put
it was Michael Bridges and the fucking Lord. That's all they had.
So from the first series, what is your guys' biggest surprise? I mean, we already kind of.
I mean, yeah. To me, because I had the Cavs and Knicks already going to 7 games.
Yeah.
I was on the Cavs side, but I didn't see the interior fucking defense of the Cavs going to dog shit. But no, yeah, definitely the Heat over Bucks was my biggest surprise. Yeah. Yes, Giannis was injured, but before the playoffs, I did not see this happening. So that's all.
I mean, I didn't think that the Bucks would lose, but like I said before, I knew that they would have trouble because they've always had trouble
in the playoffs.
Yeah, they do.
Like, they've had playoff beef for a minute. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to that, but they've had playoff beef for a minute.
I feel like any team that plays the Heat had beef with
in the playoffs.
Because
they got to, bro. Like, this is the thing with the Heat is they don't have enough talented players. They just have a really good system and a really good player in front of that system. So they have to do all this shit. Like, they have to just beef with everyone, get in everyone's head. They got to flop all over the court.
Bro, this is an interesting thing that I just thought about.
What's that?
Not my fault for cutting.
No, you're good.
But low key, every time the Heat and the Bucks meet up in the playoffs, particularly in the first round, the winner of that series ends up in the finals.
That's not going to happen this year.
Damn.
The Heat beat them in the bubble. The Heat go to the finals. The Bucks beat the Heat in the first round the year that they won the finals. Now they play again in the first round again. The Heat move on. Jimmy comes back. It might be a problem for the Knicks.
I don't know.
Well, my thing is like,
if Philly ends up beating Boston, Embiid's beat up already.
I mean, all the Knicks have to do is they just have to be able to contain Jimmy Butler. They've been containing superstars all year. They'll figure it out as the series goes on.
In the playoffs, there is no containing that motherfucker. Yeah. He goes from prime OJ Mayo in the regular season to prime Michael Jordan in the playoffs,
prime
bro.
Right.
Bro, it's just like the disparity in that is ridiculous.
I said prime Ben Simmons in the regular season.
No. I'm giving him OJ because he can score better than Ben
player,
Simmons.
You know?
But, bro, it's
that thing about Jimmy Butler that I appreciate is just like the dude's been able to be whatever they need him to be this year.
That's a fact.
Like, literally, we said it because
we
couldn't place one bet on him during the regular season because, dude, one day he was an all-around player, the next day he
whatever
was
the game calls for is what he's doing.
Yeah. And that's why he fits so perfectly with the Heat.
Yeah.
And why I'm surprised that like more people didn't see that come. I mean, I didn't.
But yeah, my biggest surprise was definitely the Cavs and the Knicks, because like I don't know.
That's horrible. Cut it. It's like nah.
I don't know if you remember me telling you this when the playoffs started, but I said I knew that this series was gonna go to 5 games, but I had it the other way around. And what I told you was that I had the games being close.
Yeah.
I said it's gonna be a hard fought, but 5 games.
It just felt like bing bong, like it just.
And
Fuck
I
your
was
life.
correct in the amount of games, but just on the wrong side. And it was like I just felt very underwhelmed by the Cavs. Like,
Bro, Mitchell Robinson was fucking Evan Mobley and Jared Allen up
bro,
somehow.
they just didn't know what to do.
Bro, I don't know what was going on.
Well, because they're not big men that like they're big men that put up stats and they're really good at what they do, but they're not. What Mitchell Robinson needs to be matched up with is what he's being matched up with now with Bam is just physicality. Like if you put like a dog in there that's just physical and just everywhere with Mitchell Robinson, he's gonna foul out the fucking game.
Yeah,
or get into foul trouble. But Jared Allen, he's not that aggressive guy that matches up.
yeah.
Well
Jared
with
Allen, he's
Mitchell
not
Robinson.
He's great at what he
Yeah.
does. He's a great rebounder.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really solid defender. But he isn't somebody who's going to really bang with you down
Yeah.
low. And Evan Mobley's all about finesse. Yeah, he's really good at defense, but he's more of a finesse. He's kind of like not comparing the two, but he's kind of got like a Tim Duncan way of defense. He's very finesse oriented. He's got the fundamentals.
I ain't gonna lie, Donovan Mitchell needs to take that next step already.
Yeah.
He did in the regular season. He
Getting
didn't
to
do it in the
that time
playoffs.
where
So
it's starting to become all right. You're kind of on a clock now.
And it's crazy because
Like,
the two
not in age, but like
yeah, no, I feel
Yeah.
it. In chances.
yeah.
the two big inconsistent players in the NBA when I think about inconsistency was always Donovan Mitchell and this guy, RJ Barrett.
Because it's
Bro,
just
that's
like
just-
I don't know,
could
RJ
you
Barrett's doing
could
his
you
damn
imagine-
thing.
He did in the
Could you
first
imagine
round.
how the
Not really.
Cavs would feel right now?
5 straight games.
Could you imagine how the Cavs would feel right now if they were playing the Heat right now?
Oh, they would be. I feel like they'd
Oh.
be putting them in a body.
Right,
They'd
bro.
be, yeah, they'd
Right.
be giving him hell.
Yeah.
Like you could have had a very wide open
Run to the
fair
conference
chance,
finals.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would have had like a really good shot against
And we've
Boston,
seen it during the
especially.
regular season. They matched up very well with Boston.
Boston, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were having that argument.
Right.
I remember. Yeah, we were definitely having that argument. But that's what I'm saying. Like the Knicks and the Heat, whoever gets past this series, if the 76ers beat the Celtics, because I don't know, the Celtics, they seem really hard to beat. Even though like the Hawks are making them struggle, the Sixers without Embiid is making them struggle, but that's still a scary team to be matched up against. I feel like if the 76ers get past the Celtics, it's anybody's game in the Eastern Conference Finals. By the way, well, let's stop this real quick and say congrats to Joel Embiid on the MVP. That was looking at me crazy.
Congratulations. We can also go over some of it. Was there any surprises, any of the awards to you guys?
Honestly, I didn't even really see any of the awards.
Lowry
Other
Marketing
than
got most
Defensive Player of the
improved.
Year.
Yeah, he should have.
That's hands down.
People were trying to say Shea, but it's like, to me, Shea was like the John Morant
But we
one,
knew that
because
Shea
Shea was
was gonna
already
be this.
averaging 25
I
points
don't know,
per
I
game
think
last
He
year.
was tweaking. Though.
Yeah,
was,
for sure,
he
but
was.
the Thunder got overhyped.
But Lowry
a little
Marketing
bit.
was too, though.
Like for a 10th seed, they got overhyped a little bit. Like their coach was in the finalists for fucking Coach of the Year.
Because everyone expected him to be a bottom 3 team.
Yeah,
Especially
but
after
still,
losing Chet before the season
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, but still, like they didn't even make the playoffs. Like how can that be a Coach of the Year? You know what I mean?
Because teams
Like
were
yeah, they
expecting
knocked
him
on
to
the
tank.
door, but like
I wouldn't have had him in my Coach of the Year. It would have
That would've
only
been like
been
if
Mike
the-
Brown to me. Mike Brown was the Coach
so
of
if
the
the
Year. in my
Magic
opinion.
made the play in, would you have given Coach of the Year?
I said he
consideration?
wasn't in mine, so no, I wasn't.
No, I'm saying like
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't. Obviously, no. I'm giving you the reason of what their reasoning, but I wouldn't have him in mine. Mine was only Mike Brown. He was the only Coach of the Year to me because, bro, no one thought the
Yeah.
Kings were going to do shit.
Now looking back a year later after the Sabonis and Halliburton trade,
I think it worked out great for both
Great for
teams.
both sides.
And also it's only two. It's a year in. It's kind of too soon to really say who won yet because the Halliburton got put into a rebuilding situation, and the Kings wanted Sabonis because they thought he would have been great for them to become contenders. Yeah. So low key, it's working out great both sides now. And before Halliburton got injured in the beginning or early on into the season, the fucking Pacers were like a top 4 seed in the East somehow. Yeah. They were doing pretty solid. So I think as of right now, it's a win-win. Fuck it.
The Kings need a real big man.
See, no, I was getting ready to say it. I was going to ask, like, what do you guys think the Kings need?
Because I ain't going to lie to you. 100%. If they had Jaren Jackson Jr., they would be insane.
To me, I agree with you 100%.
I don't know. They need like a center. Like they need someone that could just get because Sabonis that was his weakness. I mean, he got his shit tossed by Kevin Looney.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though.
Jaren Jackson Jr. That doesn't happen.
That's the thing, though. When he was in Indiana,
I'm
and Miles
talking about
Turner
like
didn't.
in tandem with Sabonis.
Him and Miles Turner didn't work good together.
But Miles Turner's a stretch.
But also, Sabonis wanted to play center in Indiana for some reason.
Yeah.
And they're also playing him center for the most part
He's
in.
not good enough to cook most powerful.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't know how he would want. Like he's their star player
That's
right
the
now.
thing.
So I don't.
Somebody
De'Aaron
like
Fox
Jaren
took
Jackson
that.
Jr., he could play the 4 or the 5. It doesn't matter where you put him out there as long as he's out on the
Jaren
court.
Jackson
it doesn't
Jr.
really
don't
fucking
get
matter.
boards, man.
So what?
You need your 5 to get boards.
Sabonis is supposed to get
Because literally they
Sabonis
just
is the 5.
They're missing
yeah.
the interior defender.
No, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
they're missing defense.
If you got a guy at the rim that's telling everybody no, like that seems to be the
I'm
trend
thinking of like
the NBA
possible
right now.
guys who they could get. I don't know who they would be able to steal.
Oh yeah, I have no idea neither, but
Oh yeah, no.
So-
but they need that.
but that's what they need. If they had the
Trade up
picks
for
of-
Wembanyama. No.
I'll be goddamn. They trade their whole team. But yeah, I mean the Timberwolves, they go down in the first round. Hallelujah, thank the Lord. Didn't want to see much of them. I'm
Free
mad
Ant.
that they even got there.
Free Ant.
Free Ant.
You could tell
Screaming
like,
at till Ant is free.
that Rudy Gobert trade might actually end up going down.
He's a bitch.
In my
Cat is
opinion,
soft.
that might be worse than. Do you guys think that's a worse trade than that Nets Celtics trade? I mean, I know the Celtics they ended up getting Tatum and Brown, but like that could have gone either way if the Nets had
So
those
to
picks.
me, the Nets with the Celtics won, and the Celtics fleeced them. This that, and third. Everyone still thought that Paul Pierce had. Everyone thought Paul Pierce probably had like 3 more good seasons left, and KG had 2 or 3 more good seasons left.
One left.
That like Paul
was
Pierce
cooked.
had like a few good left as a role player, and Garnett had no good seasons left once he left fucking Boston. But no one before this trade thought that Gobert would have gone for 5 firsts, 5 players.
You got a point here, yeah.
Like no one. So I think this Gobert one, because literally when the trade went off, everyone I knew looked at their phone and was like,
Huh?
"Is
What
this
the
a
fuck
joke?
is that?
Is
Like-
this a
No,
joke?"
because I expected
Like,
the picks. Like, okay, whatever. The picks.
I expected.
But the talent that they gave up too,
Bro.
I was just like,
They gave up Walker Kessler, who arguably, as a rookie this year, had a better season than Gobert.
No, he did. He did.
yeah.
He did.
And then you have fucking the hardest working player in the league, Jared Vanderbilt. You you gave up Leandro Balmar, who was, just a young bench piece who you hadn't really
Swear to
given a
God,
chance yet.
I watched one fucking game where I saw Vanderbilt get like 4 offensive rebounds from his own fucking layups and shit. Thought he was just such a hard
And
worker.
also, you gave up the heart and soul of the team who fought you through the play-in last year, Pat Bev, who no one gives a fuck about now. But it's just you were giving up all these pieces. You gave up, I think it was 4 firsts, 2 or 3 fucking pick swaps. It was just like
Just mad unnecessary
shit. And it's just like,
And then it's like for Rudy Gobert, the guy that got exposed in the playoffs,
You
2
giving
years
up
in a row
that-
coming to this point.
You gave up all that for 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And there was a lot of
Congratulations.
nights where he wasn't even getting
Played
those 15
yourself.
rebounds.
You fucking played
I
yourself.
don't even think he averaged that this year. 15 rebounds? I think he averaged like 10 on the fucking dot.
If that's the case, then you're really sad.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was 10. 10 on the dot is going to be nuts.
It was 11. 13 and 11 is what he averaged
Well,
this year.
you're still very
Damn.
sad.
Yeah.
13 and 11 is nuts. And that's when, and they didn't even have Cat.
He averaged 15 last year, brother.
How did he only average 11? They didn't even have Cat like that.
Bro, he sucks, bro. He sucks.
Fucking sucks. He literally sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean,
and I was, my bad. I was spewing this a
Like, bro,
few
you're
years
dead
ago.
ass not good enough to be out there punching teammates. Like,
Bro, his last defensive
that was
player of the
horrible.
year that he won and given,
what the fuck is wrong with
the
you?
person I said should have won is now about to be a Shanghai Shark probably at some point, was Ben Simmons, but it's
I was
just
about to say Dillon Brooks.
No, I never wanted him to be
We'll
a
get
fucking
there in a
hell.
second.
We will get to that. But When he won his last Defensive Player of the Year, bro, he literally can only defend 5 feet in. Anything past that,
I really thought Ben Simmons should have won that.
Because Ben Simmons that year was guarding 1 through 4.
Nah, that ass he was.
And he was going crazy. Yeah, because that was the year he also fell apart in the playoffs and shit. Yeah. So if he at least had the Defensive Player of the Year to kind of hold him up, his confidence up a little bit, maybe he would have done something for him. Because we can see that they're trying to play him as a 4 in fucking Brooklyn, and he literally, his biggest advantage as a defender was guarding these smaller guys. Yeah. Now he has to guard big guys, he can't do it that well. But for Gobert, it was just like he can only guard 5 feet in. If you try to stretch him out any strength or any way, it wasn't going to fucking work. And that's why I thought he was always an overrated defender. Anyway.
I mean, it's
just my gripe about Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I never thought he was that fucking good. I would say the Gobert one, and even with the hindsight of how everything worked out for the Nets, and the Celtics trade, I would say the Gobert one is probably shittier.
Not one person sat here and said that the Timberwolves were any better than they were before when they made that trade. And not one person sat here and said they were.
No one did.
Nobody. Like the Gobert trade is even still way worse than the Celtics trade was, simply because of the fact that shit actually ruined the market. Like. Yeah. It ruined the trade market. So many trades didn't happen because of that. Yeah. Because that set the
standard. Yeah, because everyone was like, if Gobert got... if they had now all of this for Gobert...
picks and a pick swap became minimum.
Like, minimum. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, because like Donovan Mitchell, like the Knicks couldn't
just talking about giving up their next 15 trades now for Kevin Durant. I'm like, what the fuck? Like... How are you gonna build, bro?
Meanwhile, all it took was Michael Bridges. Anyway, but no. Also, this is another thing. A little caveat for the fucking Nets and Boston one. It was just the Nets. Also, they had arguably at that point in time in 2013. Bro, they arguably had one of the best point guards in the league because everyone was like Chris Paul or Darren Williams. Obviously, Chris Paul. Chris Paul was the guy. But back then, people were really chopping that up, and I'm like, holy fuck. But Darren Williams was a dog.
I wish a motherfucker would come to me and say,
now? Yeah. But, and they also had a young Brook Lopez, who was a great fucking inside scorer.
His career is crazy.
His career was really crazy. I feel like he's been around forever. Bro.
Oh, yeah, well, that's because he started as one player, and then he shit the bed, and now he's a whole fucking different player.
Never, when he was on the Nets... He never shot a 3. He never shot a 3. His defense was questionable at best, and he was just an inside scorer with great footwork. Then his last year with the Nets, he started kind of spacing out a little bit. Goes to the Lakers, starts becoming a fucking sharpshooter, starts blocking a little bit decently.
All because you guys sucked.
And then
he just had to do whatever he wanted to do.
And then he goes to fucking to Milwaukee and becomes the best shot blocker in the fucking league. Is stretching the floor crazy as hell. It's just he had a turnaround that I've never seen before. Yeah. Be like Brook.
Shout out to Brook Lopez.
Be like Brook.
But do you have any final takes on the Timberwolves?
Oh no, just free Ant.
Free Ant.
Yeah.
Here, bro.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah, they're gonna lose him, and they're gonna be so sad.
You already free D'Lo, free Ant.
Because Karl Anthony Towns sucks in the playoffs. Rudy Gobert sucks as a teammate. Everything all around,
yeah, bro. That guy, they just need to kick him out the league.
Kyle Anderson is your guy's best player.
He's just stealing money. He's literally
stealing money. He stole the Timberwolves' future. I cannot wait till we have a pour it out segment for the Timberwolves. They just went next year.
He just needs to go.
I'd be damned. But the Clippers, they go out. Not much to talk about there because, Paul George and Kawhi, they got hurt.
Kawhi Leonard is the worst star in NBA history.
I want to go that far.
No, that's Stephen A. That shit had me tight. Because it's just like, bro, we've seen worse.
Because that Raptors shit that Kawhi did alone, even though the whole Warriors had to die.
Bro, you literally can't say he's the worst star in NBA history when he has 2 Finals MVPs, Defensive Players of the Years. He literally carried a yes, given like you just said, the Warriors were injured.
The Warriors died, and he got that playoff.
He did what DeMar DeRozan could never fucking do: get them to the finals, and then he closed it in the finals. It's just like we have guys in given. I love T-Mac, but that's a guy who also was just as injured as Kawhi all the time, but also never won a fucking ring. Never got to the finals. So it's just like you can't give it. I'm not saying T-Mac. I'm not saying T-Mac is the worst.
That boy was a playoff choke.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying T-Mac is the worst superstar either of all time. But
Because the amount of 2-1 leads that man is blowing,
yeah,
bro.
he's never made it out the first round.
Like,
T-Mac never made it out the first
bro,
fucking
insane.
round, bro. It's just like
Insane.
there's many people you could say that are better
Vince
or that are
Carter.
worse superstars.
Vince Carter.
Yeah, but I don't think Vince Carter was ever a Kawhi level player though.
Oh,
Vince
yeah,
Carter was
yeah.
never a top 5 player
That's
in the
fair.
league at one point.
He was a maniac in New Jersey, but
Of course, yeah. He was maniac in Toronto and New Jersey, but it's just, he was never at that caliber of player. I feel like he was a little, like half a step under. Half a step under, I would say.
He was Vince Carter.
Oh, yeah, he was dunking his nuts on people's heads, but like...
The Raptors were something. They were something.
They were something. Something weird. No.
They were cousins. No.
Because his battles with Allen Iverson, those were always great.
They were fun. They were fun as fuck, but he wasn't that top 5, top 8 player in the league ever.
Vince Carter?
At least, given I've never really thought about it, though, but I mean, I don't
I'm
think
trying
he
to
was.
think of who was back there. Like,
Tim Duncan.
You got Tim Duncan, you got Kobe, you got Shaq from some of those years, you got
All of those
AI,
years.
you
Most of those years.
got T-Mac, who I would say was better than Vince Carter.
that's an argument.
It's an argument, but then you got guys like
Udonis
Paul
Haslam.
Pierce. You got D-Wade.
Nah, he wasn't there yet.
Who?
D-Wade got there in 03.
In 03, but that was more towards like 01, because after 03, he didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
So what, we're giving Vince Carter's window 98 to 02?
Kind of.
That's tough. That's a tough window, because then you got KG, who was
Bro,
better.
the minute Bron
You got-
touched the league, it was a wrap. It was over
Yeah.
for all that small forward shit. And
All right, but I mean, sure. So we're giving him a 4 to 5 year window.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Fuck it. Yeah, so we'll save that Grizzlies-Lakers series for last while we go through this. The Bucks, they died. That was it.
They
I
died.
guaranteed that they'd be in the finals. They didn't even get out the first
I guaranteed them a conference finals.
round. I guaranteed them a whole fucking finals appearance, and here we are.
matter of fact, hold on. You.
Oh shit!
You.
He pointing at you.
You, nah.
That's you.
Because
He's a little blind, dog.
I vividly.
What are you watching porn?
He's vividly watching porn.
ESPN's going crazy. But fucking, I vividly remember you telling me that you was going to have a whole segment dedicated to me and the Celtics losing before the Bucks. Remember you said you was going to have a whiteboard right here.
Yeah.
You was going to put it
Yeah.
on the whiteboard.
Yeah,
And you
I'm
said
here.
you guaranteed it was gonna happen. We should have put money on
It's
that.
crazy because I guaranteed the Heat not to make the playoffs, and they were the ones to fucking beat the Bucks, and now they're facing the Knicks. So I really might be.
Yo, the Heat
He
just fucking with you.
also said the Pistons would probably be close to making the playoffs too.
They weren't even close, dog.
I was kind of there too. I ain't gonna lie.
They
They were just too young.
If they stayed healthy, though, they would have been.
They were
okay.
terrible before Cade
lie.
got
No,
injured.
they were all injured the whole year.
No.
In different spurts. Yes, they were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Well, but before Cade went down, who was the star player,
Isaiah Stewart turned into the lunch lady. He's not even going to be playing anymore.
Oh, so now you're going to
He's not into
say,
the
but do you remember what you said last year, or
What?
at the beginning of the season? When I tried saying Isaiah Stewart's a really good starter, you're like, he's not a great starter level player.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, so why are you bringing him up now? Why are you bringing him up as if he was a vital piece?
I mean, he's at least
because
a
he was,
piece.
though.
He's at
Well,
least a
that's what I was
piece.
trying to say, and he was trying to say he was a lunch lady last year.
Well, now he's a lunch lady for real.
But no, the Pistons wouldn't have done anything even if they stayed healthy. They would have been at best
They
12th
apparently
seed.
would have had a good shot against the fucking Bucks. Damn. Jaden Ivey would have been running havoc.
But I mean, yeah, the Bucks series, that's unfortunate. But I mean, I don't really feel bad for a team who already got that chip. So they got that chip a couple of years ago.
Giannis, if he didn't get that chip, he would have gotten
tired of that.
destroyed.
Oh, if Giannis didn't get that
I'm
then,
tired of that though.
What?
This one championship and your good shit.
I'm not saying he's good, but I'm saying he's not in a rush to have to get more. But also, one thing I want to add for the Bucks, bro, before they got that ring, everyone was saying every year how questionable Budenholzer's defensive schemes and his adjustments are. Oh, it was so clear this summer or this playoffs. Because and once they won that championship, those conversations stopped. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's a great coach. He's a top 5 coach in the league."
Well, he's definitely a great coach.
He's a great coach, but he's not.
He falls apart.
He falls apart under pressure.
He falls apart in random moments.
It was vital.
Milwaukee needs a real live coach that's going to call a timeout when it's needed.
Yeah.
At any point. At any point, call a timeout.
But I mean, the
even
reason,
if it's on accident, they just call the timeout.
One of the games he used to challenge in the first quarter.
Like
what are we doing, bro?
Like literally, what are you doing?
All right. So I want to kind of tackle your point because you said, you're tired of this, get one and you're good shit. The reason why it is because of the fucking Warriors and LeBron James and fucking self winning so much that you got so many people in here looking for one. Like, you got Chris Paul looking for one. You got Paul George looking for one. You got Jokic looking for one now. Kevin Durant's still looking for one because no one has his Warriors shit. So he's desperately looking for fucking one.
It's kind of like,
but like the Lakers, Anthony Davis is, he gets hurt all the fucking time, but that one ring is going to, he's good.
He's already in the top 75 of all time because of that.
He's
good.
But you get another one. Now you're in top 50. Now you're in top 30.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. But like now, like having that one is great.
It's just me being used to, Kobe and shit.
Well, because that's kind of...
At no point in time was Kobe complacent ever.
Yeah.
Like, I vividly remember him winning a championship, and in the press conference, them asking him, so now what? We're coming back next year.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me of I don't remember what episode we did this. It might have been the one that was just me and you. I don't remember. But you did bring up a good point that us as fans for the last 20 years, and for people even older than us, for 25, 30, 35 years, we've kind of gotten a little spoiled with all these superstars who have dominated and won a lot. LeBron got 4, Curry got 4, Kobe got 5, Jordan got 6, Kareem had 6. Like, we've kind of gotten a little bit spoiled from the lack of parity that the league has had.
But that's what separates them.
So I know that has,
else.
but I feel so. I'm agreeing with what he's saying, but that's why people are okay with some people just getting 1 or 2 because they're like, all right, because they're not the Jordans and the Kobe's and the LeBrons. But they're that step below where, they somehow got 1 in that crazy year. Or they somehow got 1 or 2 at that time. So, I'm not agreeing with that you should just be happy with 1. But people could always hype up Kawhi for getting that 1 in the craziness of the Golden State era and stuff.
But he has 2, though.
I do get that. But that was his first one as the superstar of the team. The other one, he was the up-and-coming young guy who...
Still won Finals MVP.
Yeah, I know, because his defense was ridiculous. But Giannis also has already won MVP twice, Defensive Player of the Year once. His accolades are through the roof already, and he's only 28. Right. So, I agree with you, but he's not in a big rush. He's not in a crazy rush, in my opinion.
My thing is how long you think he's going to be able to sustain this?
I think he doesn't know. I'm not saying anything like I fucking know anything. I don't got sources, but I don't know if he's going to want to stay in Milwaukee that long.
My thing is...
Because his team is just getting older. Brook Lopez is already 35.
Oh, yeah,
Drew Holiday's 32. Chris Middleton's 31.
31 turning 50. Chris Middleton
is,
was fucking useless this year.
Yeah.
100%.
God damn.
Something with him for real.
Now that's that fucking one and done mentality. Yeah. He won his one and fucking packed it in.
But now
his body packed it in on him. He didn't pack it in. His body said, "All right,
bro, he just needs to go, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I said that already. Like
Drew Holiday,
just ship him off and get whatever they can for
Drew Holiday. On the other hand, I feel like he's gotten better since they won, but.
Word.
It's this team, that's what made me believe in this team. Like there was just so much of that. This person's gotten better. Like that's like Portis.
Brook Lopez got even better this year somehow.
Grayson Allen, for whatever reason, he was looking fucking like he was going to contribute and just didn't.
Until that last fucking play, bro. Floater. You never done a fucking floater before, Grayson Allen? You dribbled a second and a half out, got to the rim with 0.4 left, and euroed. 0.4 left, you euro. This is crazy.
Damn, Celtics are clobbering the 76ers.
Smoking them.
Damn. Embiid got his MVP. He don't give a shit. It's like, nah, I'm kidding. He's struggling now.
So is Harden.
18-point game. Harden is fucking booty
He got
chicken
10
now.
rebounds
Harden
already?
right now
Why?
is 2 for 12.
Yeah, with 10 rebounds for whatever reason. But yeah, so the Bucks they're down and dead and dirty and disgusted, and so the Cavs, we talked a little bit about that. I don't think there's a lot much else besides this was their first playoff appearance. They were not ready for the moment. Jared Allen even said as much. He said the stage was a lot brighter than he expected.
First playoff appearance ever without LeBron.
Like, what do you mean
Well,
by that,
since
bro?
LeBron.
What did you? My thing was, what did you expect? Like, this is the
motherfucker,
playoffs.
It's the playoffs,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know.
Like, I don't even know what else to say.
Against the Knicks.
like, it's
Some
the
people,
playoffs.
some people do struggle on their first time out there. Like Julius Randle, his first year against the Hawks, they played like fucking dog shit.
But I would have expected Jared Allen to be hungrier just for the fact that like they got robbed out of a lot last year because he got hurt. At the
Motherfucker,
end.
you're the big man, though.
But also, like,
Like-
this wasn't even Jared Allen's first.
Right.
When D'Angelo Russell got the Nets to
Right.
the fucking
Right.
playoffs that year.
Right.
Psych. But it was Mobley's and Garland's.
But
so,
either way, my thing is like for him, you're a big man.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, even if you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, at the very least you know you're supposed to grab a rebound or block a shot.
Bro, Mitchell Robinson was
Like,
eating him up, bro.
Hey, yo.
Mitchell Robinson was
You're
giving
just
him
getting
fucking
tossed
hell.
around in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're non-existent.
It's sad.
I've never seen Jared Allen non-existent ever.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times, but I know what you mean. Yeah, he was. This is his third time in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no excuse. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
the lights were brighter. Like you've already.
How?
Yeah, I mean he's not. I mean
Maybe he
had-
just wasn't used to MSG in the playoffs. Maybe that's what
Or
it was.
maybe he's not used to going into the playoffs with real expectations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the odds were in their favor for once.
But speaking of the team that he got traded from, the Nets, they got clobbered. I mean, we all kind of saw that coming though. It was.
Yeah.
They fought,
People were
though.
shocked that I had
They
them in
fought, though.
4.
They
I'm like,
They definitely fought.
Bro,
Those were some
like,
fucking games.
they were great games.
Bridges.
At the end of the one, they just fumbled.
Yo,
they had that
next
game.
year,
Bridges is about to be.
I'm
spicy
ready to
next
see
year.
Bridges a whole
yeah.
year as
That's
that
a
guy.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. I kind of had my doubts maybe like a year or two ago that, damn, I don't know if Michael Bridges, like, yeah,
Claxton took
he's
a
that
big step
great
this year,
number
too.
3,
I
this,
thought
that,
he was
third.
ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who?
Bridges, I ain't gonna front. I
That's
really thought he
crazy.
was ass.
But
I
was
love the trade
with when Booker went out this year before
Chris Paul need to give up the ball.
before all the trades had happened this year, and Bridges was the one who was low key the offense when Booker was out. I was low key seeing like, oh, Bridges is
I'm
kind
about
of
to say,
he
now,
can
could
kind of
you
do
imagine
that.
if he was doing that over there?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. The
If-
Suns are
if-
probably like.
no,
They saw Kevin Durant get injured on the layup line. They were like, "What the fuck, bro?"
nah, but the Suns wanted him as a 3-and-D third option guy, so they were playing him with what they thought was the strengths were. They wanted Ayton to
Michael
be better.
Bridges is who Dillon Brooks thinks he is.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, 100%. That's beautiful.
Like,
But,
literally, bro.
Yeah, I mean the Nets. They got money.
That we have.
They got draft picks now again.
And also, yeah, I want to. My bad. You also said Nick Claxton has gotten a lot better this year, bro.
Oh, I thought I was about to get
I
stuck
was
again.
fucking saying that last summer, and everyone who I talked to, including you guys, everyone who I talked to about basketball, and I was saying that I think Nick Claxton is low key just as good as like Jared Allen. People were fucking smoking me because I'm like, this dude defensively is fucking dog, huh?
He's still not as good as Jared Allen.
I mean, defensively.
Defensively, I mean,
Wasn't he a
Defensively.
finalist for defensive
He
player?
was, he was, I think, a
Yeah.
top 5. I think he dropped out once the team started losing and shit. But
Because I ain't gonna lie, but you know what really helped that? Because before they got all their defensive players, they couldn't guard shit, so everybody was just getting to the rim. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
just there.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
Fair.
even after everyone got traded and they had all, Bridges, Dorian
Their
Finney-Smith,
fucking
and all these
perimeter
guys.
defense was paper thin.
But even
It was.
with
It
even with all that, excuse me, even with all
you
that, I
would've
feel like
got to the rim on that shit. Like,
no. he would have rolled his shit. He would have rolled his ankle like
He
at
still
the
got there.
he would have rolled his ankle at the 3, running to the paint.
But it would have been called a foul somehow, some way.
No, you're not Kobe.
And I would have at least made 1 point.
No, you
That's
think
a
you're
free
making
throw.
the free throws?
At least 1 out of 3. Come on.
3. How you getting 3?
That's like a foul at the 3-point line.
No, but you're driving.
You're doing a driving motion.
You're
you're gonna James Harden it? This motherfucker.
Yep.
This is why basketball ain't good no more now.
Because I have this.
Because of this motherfucker. But no, it's just their team low key. They got money. I mean, they need to get rid of Ben Simmons, and then they'll have more money
right now.
But fuck it, if he comes back, what I love about this though is that like Ben Simmons, this is his probably last chance.
Oh, better try super hard to be that guy.
He's gonna at the very least come onto a clean slate, no pressure. Like, and if
this
he
team
does,
has no expectations.
If he does anything, this team is dangerous, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, because they weren't even playing him the last quarter of the year. And he's also a really versatile fucking defender,
He
bro.
gave spurts, like V-Man said, he
lie.
gave spurts when he was playing with KD and Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. If he doesn't return now, he's never going to return.
Oh, yeah. Is this the last year?
Take your bag and go, bro. No. He got a max deal his last year with Philly. That was 2 years ago, so he's got 2 years left.
Holy brother.
Yeah, 2 years, not including this one right now. So
if
2
years. If you're still
I'm pretty
soft,
positive.
bro. Like, you're in New York. We ain't got time for soft motherfuckers, bro. We dead ass
We
don't.
built different.
Facts, B.
Dead ass facts.
But I mean, it's sad though. Honestly, it's one of the saddest things that I would say. It's just one of the most underwhelming things of all time was Ben Simmons' career. That shit has been so ass.
This motherfucker really went out there and said that
Basketball.
It was gonna be scary.
Happening.
Yo, it was dead ass really scary.
You scared motherfuckers right out of town.
Right. But Ben Simmons, he might end up on a construction team in 5 years. Because bro, he doesn't spend his money well either.
He's got 2 years left. $37 million next year. $40 million a year after.
Lot.
Bro, he better save
$77 million he's guaranteed over the next 2 years.
He better save that entire $40 million.
A lot for nothing.
He better save that entire $40 million.
That ass.
Because I heard that he'd be spending his money OD.
I heard he's reckless.
I'm taking that money and I'm going back to the projects.
So here's an honest question. Do you guys think Ben Simmons ends up a
They're gonna
crackhead?
rob him.
Man, I'm about to own everything. What do you mean? I'm gonna buy the project.
Talk about him. He's not you.
Oh,
He's a goofy.
Yeah.
But not real honest.
He's not gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. He was never in the projects.
Right.
He was in Australia.
Yeah, he was dead ass in Australia. But
Koala bears and shit.
and then LSU.
We're not talking about LSU. Ben Simmons LSU is. Ugh.
But real honest question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Ben Simmons ends up a crackhead?
Delonte
Yo,
West.
you know what's crazy?
Oh, God. You can't show that much excitement about crackheads.
I was thinking about something like that, bro. I was thinking what
Becoming a crackhead?
What if he got laced, bro?
Oh,
Ben Simmons?
Yeah, bro, and that's why
Got CTE.
No, I thought the Monstars took his powers. That's what I thought was been going on the last year.
He peaked as a rookie. He just came into the league with the skill he had, and that was just it.
He didn't peak as a rookie, but he peaked as a third-year player.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna front. He was nice.
Oh, yeah.
He was dead ass nice.
Bro, he had no fear of driving to the rim. And
then to just come back with all these issues,
at any point in the time, he was at least the second most athletic person on the floor.
Right.
At least the second.
Getting laced is actually pretty funny.
You think he got laced?
Because it's like, bro,
That's a crazy statement. Ben
whenever
Simmons
you
got
hear
laced.
somebody get laced, it's usually to somebody that's of some importance, and it blows their future. That's usually the story behind it.
I'm actually really intrigued to know what actually happened that caused
the
all
FBI
this.
is calling. No. We're on to something.
All right, and then to quickly, the Hawks, we kind of knew that was coming.
They're almost down by 30 now.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Philly.
Boston.
But
Wins
the
an
Hawks,
MVP.
they got cooked by Boston. They made it a series towards the end. the Hawks, they had to make something of their season, so they had to try really hard in those games to make it at least a 6-game series. Almost made it a 7-game series. But yeah, any opinions on the Hawks? I'm just ready for these guys to be finally done because that was embarrassing to watch as a fan.
No, that's a fact.
Like as a fan,
that was just a mess. I ain't gonna.
It was just like one big fart.
I love Trae Young.
Yeah,
and it was just hard.
It was hard to watch.
It was hard to watch that,
yeah.
bro. Like,
it was hard to watch him be bad. It was hard to watch DeJounte Murray go into that.
2 years ago in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
Like, I seen that already. I seen how good you can
John
be.
Collins hasn't gotten better since then.
Like,
bro, the sad thing is we just have to deal with. They've already peaked with this current team.
I don't know. I mean, they got Quinn Snyder now, so I think they're going to be doing. I don't know. Their window's still open next year.
I mean, their window's still open just because the team is super fucking young. Outside of like Bogdanovich, outside of that, the team is like 28 and under. So like. The team's super young, so their window is like 4 or 5 fucking years as long as the team stays together.
I can't help it. Fuck all this shit. Dillon Brooks is going to fucking China, baby. Woo! I'm sorry, I had to cut all that off because Dillon Brooks is going to China.
You don't think any team is going to pick him up?
No. Some team will pick him up.
Okay.
He has talent at the end of the day. Like, Dillon Brooks has talent.
Charlotte Hornets.
No, that I can see.
No, really.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is.
Goes to play with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo goes to pass to him, breaks an ankle. It's just going to be...
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out. Don't
it's going to be
That's
great.
a tech.
Don't do my boy like that.
That's a tech.
That's a flagrant. I was wilding. My bad, LaMelo.
That's a new thing.
I got
we're giving out
I got love for LaMelo. My bad, bro. I was wilding.
Yeah, you're definitely.
You fucking suck, Matt.
My bad.
But yeah, the Grizzlies, they go down in 6. Yeah, whatever. I defended the Grizzlies, but only against the Nuggets. I did not give a shit about the Grizzlies outside of that point. I promise you. Because anyone they would have faced, I would have been rooting for that other team.
All I'm saying is, this guy right here said, when they meet in the conference finals, the Grizzlies would win. Guess who's not going to meet in the conference finals?
Nah, you're going to have to look back on the tape. Because I would never say...
They were on 2 different sides of the brackets at that point. It was 1-2 seed.
I said if they match. I never said when. If you ever hear me say when the Nuggets and the Grizzlies match, I would probably.
You definitely said at least once. You said if they meet in the conference finals.
Because
you definitely have.
Bro, I've always believed in the Lakers or the Warriors more.
Bro, we got like 4 episodes of you arguing that, so we're gonna run through them.
Yeah, Matt's gonna be busy. But yeah, so I guess Ja wasn't fine in the West.
Not at all.
Bro, you know what's funny? Ever since he said they fine in the West, their season just started going to shit. Injuries started going crazy right when that happened. They started getting smoked in the West. Then Ja being a fucking gangster. Then fucking people getting injured. Then Dillon Brooks becoming the enemy of the whole NBA. And then they got fucking clapped by the Lakers. It was beautiful. It was poetic.
But nah, to shit on their pack, it was dead ass that. I
don't even smoking. I was smoking on the fucking Memphis pack.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Fuck Dillon Brooks.
Dillon Brooks, I'm so happy. So
now I can actually support the Memphis Grizzlies because he's not on the team. I told you before.
They said under
he
any
was the only
circumstance.
reason why I didn't like the team.
Nah, because that's also crazy.
Any circumstance.
He could be like, I want a minimum contract. You're like, no.
That nigga could have said, I'll wipe the floors, and they would have told him no. like, bro,
Dan can at least, like...
Loki, that kind of sends a crazy look from other players, like, damn, Memphis is wild.
Well, because if you think about it, like, I'm not saying the Grizzlies were fine at any point against the Lakers, but Dillon Brooks made it that much worse.
Bro, you don't go agitate
LeBron.
Bro, and at the end of the day,
who does something?
Even with, all right, maybe LeBron is getting old, or maybe LeBron can't play like he fucking used to. Bro, at the end of the day, bro, he is
either way, regardless.
GOAT. He's one of the greatest players who has ever touched the fucking floor. Show some fucking respect, Dillon Brooks. Show some fucking respect.
Regardless of that fact, like, regardless of it being LeBron personally, whatever, you just don't do that. Why would you give the other team a reason to kick your ass?
You saw what happened
like, they already want to beat you to go to the finals, but now you're making it personal. Like,
you saw what happened the last time somebody made it personal. Klay Thompson was laughing at LeBron in a press conference. Then they came back 3-1. You saw what happened the last time somebody made it personal for LeBron.
Because they were wearing the Undertaker gear.
Yeah, they were wilding him up. And they said, it must have hurt LeBron's feelings. He just might not be about it, or he's soft, And so then literally 20 minutes later, LeBron's press conference comes up, and the reporter snitches on Klay Thompson immediately. And LeBron just starts laughing, and then rest is history. Like, bro, just be smarter. Come on.
I mean,
show some fucking respect.
And I'm gonna
Put
say,
some fucking clothes on. Stop showing.
What is that shit, bro? What is that black vest?
Jacket,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
that Stone Cold wannabe.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Hells Angels would whoop
that,
his ass.
Bro, whatever
retarded.
whatever they were doing, looking mad.
You look fucking retarded, bro.
Fucking, it was bad. It was just real bad. Like, that is like high class embarrassment. And what sucks is that the Grizzlies, they amassed so much talent together. This team should be a team that's like whooping a lot of fucking ass, and they just got limited by Dillon fucking Brooks.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I think next year they're gonna come back better than how they were this year. Because the team is still super young.
But how much better do you
They get
get?
Steven Adams back next
They get healthy next year. And given, injuries could come up again.
Bro.
But they were still a 2
matters.
seed with all the drama they went through this year.
And that's why this season is just so embarrassing for Memphis, because like, you had Ja Morant saying he was fine in the West. You had Jaren Jackson, like, he was literally whining all year, I'm the best defensive player in the league.
I mean, he got it.
Yeah, whatever. But still, like, when you're making, that big case just to get destroyed by fucking Anthony Davis.
You fucking embarrassed.
Like, embarrassed. Done the fuck
Dillon
up.
Brooks just, he didn't shoot over 30% after he said that shit.
Dunked on him and made him fall over.
After Dillon Brooks said that shit about LeBron, he shot 28%.
Mm-hmm.
That's dog shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I could have put up a more productive 25%. No, we're not even going to get into that conversation. But, yeah, that was just embarrassing. I don't care that it's the Lakers and LeBron and Anthony Davis and they're actually a good team. I am sitting here saying that was a very embarrassing loss for Memphis.
Hey, baby.
Very, very embarrassing loss. Because for you to say you're fine in the West and then lose to the 7th seed, again, I don't... God could have been on that 7th seed team. That is just crazy.
I mean, no, it's just like that. It was a shitty. It was a shitty situation for them because they got put up against probably one of the best 7 seeds of all time.
But still, you're a second seed.
Is I can't even say with confidence that I can pick them over any other team that's made the playoffs anyway. In the West.
The West is just honestly, other than the Timberwolves,
they lose to the Nuggets,
especially with how the Kings play.
Right, I think they would lose to the Kings.
I think they could only beat the Timberwolves and maybe the Clippers.
I'm about to say the Clippers
because Kawhi went down and shit. Yeah.
But you know their history with the Warriors. They can't beat them for shit
at all.
What's 8 minutes
what's the battery percentage at? 20. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I mean that kind of wraps up that. What was your guys' favorite series? I mean, the Kings and the Warriors.
I mean, other than my bias,
I ain't gonna lie.
Other than my bias for the Lakers, obviously it's the fucking Warriors and Kings. It was the only 7-game series, so that's also was beautiful. And then also it was just fucking ridiculous game in and game out.
I definitely did appreciate a lot of the first round series.
Oh, most of these, yeah.
It was art.
Like I heavily watched the Knicks and the Cavs series. I heavily watched the Sixers and the Nets.
100%, yeah.
Obviously the Lakers and the Grizzlies, the Kings and the Warriors. The only one that I watched I really didn't care about was the Nuggets and the Timberwolves because I just knew. Like that was one of the things that you just know.
I think the only one I didn't catch any games from was I think the Celtics and Hawks. That's the only one I watched.
I watched the last 2 games of that series.
Did you?
That shit was gas.
Yeah, I didn't watch any Celtics and Hawks. It's just I went back and watched them, but I'm saying live and shit. I
was like once you
I got caught at a lot of bad times.
You kind of know what games you gotta watch.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the only game I watched in the Sixers and Nets was the first game.
I watched 2 of the 6
after the Sixers
Nets ones, which is funny. For no reason, because I knew it was going to be a sweep, but I want to see Michael in the playoffs and shit, and then I want to see
I gave up on the Clippers series after the dudes went down too.
Yeah, I watched
after
the first
Kawhi.
one of that series. Yeah,
after Kawhi went down, I didn't watch any of those games. But yeah, I mean, something just like striking me, like something makes me feel like the Celtics, like they're not. I mean, they're smoking the Sixers right now. I'm not saying it because of that, but they got the experience in the East here, and they match up pretty well.
Man, I've been saying Celtics since week 4 of the year.
Like,
it's crazy because I told you that the Celtics was the best team in the East.
Oh yeah, and I was on my little Bucks train.
Yeah.
You know, I told you I had to see the Bucks fucking die. And they were fully healthy, too, which was fucking horseshit.
Well, my thing is this is my gripe with the Celtics this year. From watching them this season. I feel like they just play around too much.
Yeah.
Like, they're too...
They play with their meat.
Lackadaisical. They're too...
Doc Rivers said it, not me.
Like...
Nah,
they're
he
too,
is wild.
We can turn it on whenever we want type thing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they go to turn it on and it just won't. And then now you lose the game.
What's your guys' honest opinion on do they get past the 76ers?
I still think so. I think I'm still going with just because, you know, every Lakers fan loves to see this series. I'm still going with Boston Lakers, Boston LA finals. Just because every LA fan loves to see that next great star in their line of great stars go up against the Celtics.
On if Joel Embiid's just content with the MVP
or if he gets healthy.
He looks pretty content at this current moment. But
right.
I
understand he's hurt.
Imagine the Celtics and the Nuggets. One of those stars getting their first ring.
I was talking. Who was I talking?
I would take Denver. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Embiid versus Jokic.
If the Nuggets get to the finals, I feel like they're busting anybody's ass, and it's not even going to be fucking.
Embiid versus Jokic would be
because at that point
beautiful.
It'll just be.
And whoever wins,
it
doesn't even matter who wins. In my opinion, whoever wins that, I mean, just the fact that both of them made it, it solidifies it's their MVPs. Everyone's like, well, neither of them have gotten to a finals. All right, they both made it to the finals. Yeah. They're deserving of their fucking MVPs. You can't shit on them anymore. But
you got anything you want to close this segment with?
Oh yeah, Lakers are 4.
I'm dead. All right, hold on. So as of this recording, the Celtics just smacked the shit out of the 76ers in Game 2. So how do you guys see the rest of that series playing out?
Like I was just saying, I think the Celtics probably win in 6. Given, they lost Game 1, which gives up their home court advantage and shit like that. But I don't know. I've been on this.
Good enough to win anyway.
Huh?
Boston's good enough.
Yeah, Boston's good enough to win. We still got if the Joel Embiid can fully fucking stay healthy. Is he now content with this fucking MVP? So he's not really gonna play OD. What's his mindset like? Is James Harden gonna be the player he was last game or in Game 1, or is he gonna be the player he's
9 shots?
Who?
Embiid,
yeah. We don't know what we never know what type of James Harden we're gonna get. We're gonna get Game 1 James Harden. We're gonna get Game 2 James Harden. Game 2 James Harden. Last time I looked, was shooting 2 for 12.
He's 2 for 14.
2 for 14 right now. So
and 0 for 6 from 3.
So at least we know with the Celtics, at least Jaylen Brown or Tatum, one of them is gonna give you what they have to, and then they have a bunch of pieces to help out. So I say Celtics in 6. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes another way, but that's my take.
It's crazy that the Knicks got like a fucking 5-day layoff and the Celtics and 76ers are playing back-to-back. Or not back-to-back, just every other day. But, yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is good. I think this is going to be I think this is going 7.
Yeah?
I definitely think this is going 7.
I wouldn't be shocked if it goes 7 at all.
I just sat here and said, the Celtics, they're going to be pretty fucking hard to beat, I think, in a 7-game series. I don't really see them losing, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the 76ers pull this out. Because, I mean, it was like I told you, there's just this feeling about Philly right now.
Fucking Philly.
I don't know what I'm feeling about Philly, though.
Yeah.
Like, 1 minute, I see the potential.
Yeah.
But then something like this happens.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want to look too deep because obviously it's a bad night. Teams have those. But it's like,
Nah, I feel you. This whole playoffs is,
Like, they're just too fragile of a team.
I love it.
Nah, that's a fact. The 76ers are fragile.
Bro, they haven't. I don't think they've been fully healthy at one point this whole season.
Bro, they ain't been fully healthy in like 10 years.
Holy fuck. Oh, more than that. More than that. Because, bro, before the trust the process stage, there was the fucking Iggy and AI stage.
I'm about to say, they still had the basketball with the stars on their jersey the last time they was healthy.
Holy fuck.
Any final takes on that? I mean, Doc Rivers, he has something to prove, just like Joel Embiid.
Yo,
That
honestly,
meat,
that's what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
This series has so many hidden stories behind
Oh
it.
my god, yeah.
That's why I said if this
yeah.
goes 7, that's going to be one of the best game 7s
bro.
ever.
Yeah. Because low-key, this might be the series that Doc Rivers needs.
Yeah.
Like, this series could tell you a lot about Doc Rivers.
Because I don't know if the
It's going to tell me
Sixers...
he's dog shit. That's what it's going to tell me.
Like...
I hate Doc Rivers.
Well, I mean, you
bro.
got this...
I don't particularly like him.
I know you
Well, this
don't.
other...
But if he's the coach that everybody makes him out to be, this is his series.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. And Joe Mazzulla's over there doing fucking somersaults. I would hate it if he's the one that gets the Celtics.
Because
to the
it's
promised
like-
land. I would hate it.
The Celtics are more talented than the Sixers, I think.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the Sixers can play it
Yeah.
better than the Celtics can.
Yeah,
If
I
that
agree
makes
with
sense.
that. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's why that Celtics move to get Brogdon was so insane.
Oh, it was
yeah.
important. It was
it was
and then they
big.
got Derek White
That
too.
shit was a
Oh my
steal.
god.
That shit was
Yeah.
a big steal.
Brogdon and Derek White for
Insane.
them
I seen
off that
shit.
bench
I
is
just
crazy.
said, well, what the fuck?
Right,
Like,
right. Like what? Like,
Yeah, because he was just a 19 point per game scorer.
bro, no,
Right.
I said what the
Indiana.
fuck when they got Gallo.
Yeah,
After
me
they got
too.
Gallo, I was like,
I'm just
okay,
like,
now
all
this
right,
is,
bro, they're beasting.
Like,
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
the
you
NBA
got-
had to give it back. And
you
like,
get Brogdon,
Gallo,
y'all lose one finals in a fuck that.
You get Brogdon, Derek White, and Gallo clipped. But then Gallo,
Warriors
you know.
scared them motherfuckers to death. Like,
So, Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. I got the Knicks in 6.
I got Knicks in 6.
mixtape, baby.
Yeah, let's go!
Knicks.
New York, baby.
Oh, it's like, nah, listen, I'm happy. This is like,
wait, I'm taking Heat in 7. No, I'm playing.
nah, but the Knicks. I mean, this is great. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen from this team being alive. So I'm sorry.
Bro,
Listen,
I'm just scared
I love
of Tibbs,
Melo.
bro.
I love the Melo time, but this is the first time the Knicks actually
The
are
only
like,
Knick fan that loves the mellow time.
no, not the Melo time. I'm saying Melo in general, like the
okay.
moments that he provided. But like this team that we have is insane. But
It's
what were
built
you?
way better.
Well, what was your point on Tibbs?
Yeah, I'm just scared of Tibbs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's going to hurt them players.
Like,
Yeah.
if the Knicks lose the series, I'm pretty much sure that it's going to be because of him.
the Knicks. They busted the Cavaliers' ass on their defense alone, but you can see in this series with the Heat, they're starting to be really fucking run down. Like you can tell, like Jalen Brunson's almost missing a game because of general soreness. Like that should tell you everything.
General
alone.
soreness is
General
crazy.
soreness is
Like
crazy.
I was
A
about to
working
say-
class person has general soreness every
Like,
day they wake
Nigga,
up.
I got general
I would have
soreness.
been so pissed if you
Shut
missed
the
a
fuck
game.
up, Jalen Brunson.
Like you're gonna miss a game because you're
Nigga,
sore. I
just paid
dare you to miss
$100
that.
million. You better get the fuck on this.
I dare you to miss that game because of
Bro,
fucking
we get paid
soreness.
$20-something an hour because we're doing general soreness manual labor work. You're getting paid $100 million. Fuck your general soreness.
Right.
48 minutes at
I don't
maximum.
give a
Like-
damn about your soreness.
But you can see it. You know, Randall's a broken down horse at this point.
Randall, I feel like just ain't shit in the playoffs. I don't know.
He's been hurt the whole time, so this hasn't been a fair.
Yeah, that's
judge,
true.
'cause
That's
he hurt
true.
his ankle at the end of the
He
season.
did hurt his ankle. He was
And
out
then,
for like
and
6
then
or
he's
7
re-hurt
games.
it like 15 million times in the playoffs.
I don't
so
know if
far.
you guys have had that many games in the playoffs so far, but
Not-
15
not-
million.
We won't have that many games in 15 million years in the playoffs. But it's nice to see, Jimmy Butler though. Like, how do we?
OJ Mayo in the regular season, Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Like,
I'll
crazy.
die on that.
I think he is Michael Jordan's son, so that's.
He looked,
Bro,
yeah,
he
bro.
do look
That's
like
a
him,
real.
bro.
Did
Yeah.
you actually
He
know the
that ass
theory,
dude.
bro? There's a lot of things
Anthony
that line up.
Edwards too.
Yeah, bro. There was one thing. There was
family.
there was some shit on a podcast or something I was watching, and they said
jump like a
they
motherfucker, too.
they said one of these players look like bald, and they had Anthony Edwards. Him bald gotta look like MJ spitting image, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, oh shit.
No, I can see it now. Oh, my
shit.
god.
One sec. One sec. Let me see if I can get it.
Like, he deadass does look like him.
Yeah. But either which way, I'm happy to see the Knicks there. Fucking Josh Hart has been a blessing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was
huge.
very
Oh,
important.
that was huge.
That
for
was
you guys.
very important.
That was
Yeah.
huge for you guys.
Oh, I can see it, dude.
Oh yeah, that's the one right there. That's not
Yo,
MJ.
bro.
That's not MJ, bro. That's not
Nah,
MJ.
dead ass, bro. Dead ass. That is Michael Jeffrey
That's
Jordan.
Michael Jeffrey
no.
fucking Jordan right there. We're gonna put it up when we
Edit this shit. Yeah, wow, that's actually crazy.
I'll just put it in the short.
But yeah, no, the Heat have absolutely no one now at this point. Now that Hero's done, Adebayo is playoffs Adebayo. They're just
My man, you good? You good? This is like
ESPN
3 times,
just
my
be
guy.
wildin', bro. Shut up.
like literally you got a half dead Kevin Love, and then
I forgot he
you
was
got
there.
Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, and then Jimmy Butler just going on.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, they be having their games, yo.
Oh, yeah,
They'll have their
listen.
games where they hit like 9
only-
threes and put up 32 points.
The only guy they're missing is Yurt 7.
You're at 7 from last year's
Great.
from last year's random greatness.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Yurt
They're your
7.
favorite. That's the one.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate
Fucking
you.
favorites.
Yeah. So moving on, are we? Wait, what do we think is? We all think we're Knicks.
Knicks in 6.
Knicks. Oh yeah, dilly, bing bong. We need to see that. We need to see that like
All
that,
the way from
that video
Schenectady.
of the Knicks fans outside of
You know how
MSG
long
after the
it's
Knicks
been
play.
since the Knicks made the Eastern Conference Finals?
None of us were alive.
No, we were 99. The Spurs and
Oh, yeah,
Knicks
Spurs
were
and
in
Knicks.
the finals in
Yeah,
99.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, Tim Duncan's the only
We
one
didn't
that
even
gets
have a-
credit for beating the Knicks. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't even we didn't even belong there. We didn't even.
Yeah,
like,
they had no business.
we didn't even
being
have
there.
Patrick Ewing.
Right.
Yeah, nah, it was just
It
John
was the
Starks
AFC
bugging.
to begin with.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Starks was
Patrick
bugging
Ewing
the
gets
whole
hurt.
game.
Niggas is
What was it,
like,
Latrell Sprewell or some shit? Who
Tim
the fuck
Duncan got
knows?
bailed out.
Yeah, it was
But
before me giving a fuck. That's what it was.
Nuggets and Suns. I mean, I'll make my rant now. Like Kevin Durant, man. Like, I don't know, dude. This is rough to watch at this point,
You should
bro.
just become a professional Call of Duty player since they just made you your own skin, big dog.
Yeah, so you guys can go buy that on the PlayStation Store now. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, I was like, holy shit. We're not getting sponsored by Call of Duty or PlayStation. Sorry. No, I got Nuggets. I got Nuggets in 6 because I feel like the Suns are going to put
Now,
up
are
a fight,
the
but
are the Nuggets scaring you guys? Are they looking scary, or have they just faced easy teams?
I'm scared of no fucking Nuggets.
That the Denver Nuggets.
Scaring who?
No, I'm saying like
Chicken Nuggets?
with their performance so far in the playoffs, they're 6-1. Do you guys believe in this 6-1? Do you think that they're going to make noise, or do you think they've just faced?
They're
easy
gonna
teams?
win in 6 and then get their asses smoked by the Lakers in the next round.
Okay.
That's it. They're not scaring me. Yeah, I think they should win these series.
Yeah, I think they're
Cool, but
their one shot is that if the Warriors beat the Lakers, because I think Jokic
Yeah, if
would.
the Warriors beat the Lakers, the Nuggets are going to the
yeah,
finals.
yeah, I agree.
I want to say the finals, but I think
They're going to the finals, bro.
nah.
You think the
Jokic ain't
Warriors?
playing with them.
I think the Warriors could take. Bro, the Warriors are. It's just different in the playoffs. It's why they beat the Kings. It's why the Lakers beat the Grizzlies.
I'm not.
Like, there's certain teams that just in the playoffs, it doesn't matter what fucking seed, what the circumstances are.
I'm not
telling you, bro.
No,
I'm telling you.
All right, we'll see. Listen, this is if the Warriors even.
it's
beat
the Lakers or Nuggets in the finals.
It's
100%.
But speaking of the Warriors, well, let's talk about the Suns a little bit more. They're dead.
They got no bench.
Chris
Chris
Paul
Paul
is dead.
died.
You know, Chris Paul pulling his usual shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is
I know some
tiring.
Chris Paul fans that's really going through it.
Yeah.
Yo, Quan, I feel you, Pip.
Damn,
I feel you, my guy.
Damn,
V-Man tried to leave it confidential.
Nah.
Bro, I'm
Shout out to my boy.
No,
Quan.
it's not just him.
No, I
a couple
know. Yeah,
others,
there's
too.
a few,
He's the
but
only
I know
Suns
that.
fan.
my man Quan is the most diehard CP3 fan ever.
Damn.
CP3.
I
CP3.
CP3. CP3 is crazy.
But
CP3 fan ever.
the Warriors and the Lakers, though, like that series is gonna be fucking
This series is
beautiful.
going to be a masterclass.
It's gonna be beautiful. I mean,
Masterclass of the Warriors getting their
if
ass
this
kicked.
is absolutely the last time that Bron and Steph meet in the playoffs, I'm so glad that this is our.
But
this
the
our
thing is,
conclusion.
if LeBron wasn't on the Lakers and it was whoever else LeBron's team's on going against them, I'd want this shit to go to 7. I'd want to see the best basketball I've ever seen. As a Laker fan, Oh, I want them bitches to out. I want the Warriors to play terrible and get the fuck out of here. So I want a straight domination. Pause. But yeah, I don't. No, I want them out of here. Lakers in 5.
I think this is what's scary about the Lakers is that this series, since
given leeway, my guy.
Anthony Davis can't be guarded by anyone on the Warriors.
I would only give him the leeway based off of Steph. That's it.
Yeah, Steph could pop out another 50. You don't ever know.
No, he's not doing that.
I said he could. I didn't say he will.
He's not. I'll guarantee he's not doing that. Boy.
Clay is cooked. Defensively.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
offensively, it's obvious as day. He's still got a shot. But, defensively, that's the issue right now for the Warriors, that he lost his defense. But at the same time...
Still better defender than Jordan Poole.
Exactly.
And offensive player.
But when it comes to Anthony Davis, this is going to be scary because the Warriors can't guard him. So this is the perfect series for him to just go crazy.
We don't got to talk about it. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't got to talk about it. The pat on the head. You just patted me on the head. Very.
I don't even think he noticed it.
No, I did. It wasn't my head. I'm minding my business.
but the point I'm making is that Anthony Davis is going to absolutely go off on the Warriors, which is going to absolutely catapult him to where he needs to be at this point in the playoffs.
23 and 4.
Yeah, if Anthony Davis gets back to those fucking performances, I don't think there's a team that could beat the Lakers, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a team in the league that can beat the Lakers.
All this because Westbrook's pack got shitted on.
Some people got to take the sacrifice.
I was about to say, there always has to be a sacrifice.
Yeah, he'll still get a ring, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Westbrook and Pat Bev would get a ring
and
too.
Thomas Bryant. Fuck that guy. Fuck Thomas Bryant. I'm not getting enough
V-Man's
playing
life
time.
left his body.
I'm not getting enough playing time with AD. So
shit.
go hang out with fucking Jokic,
Thomas
dumbass.
Bryant is the biggest fucking clown in the fucking world.
I want playing time.
I'm not getting no playing time just for you to get it. Bro, you don't even see the court no more.
You don't.
He doesn't go to the games no more.
I'm still watching old ass DeAndre Ayton, bro. Or not fucking DeAndre Ayton.
Says he lying about his age? I think so.
He might be. Because he do look old as fuck.
He
looks, gonna lie.
He looks old, but the way that DeAndre Ayton gets frustrated is how a 35-year-old man would get frustrated.
Right.
You know what I mean? Them fucking kids.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I've never heard this. Is that a thing going around? DeAndre Ayton's lying about his age?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, now it's a thing.
Now it's a thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was lying about his age during the draft.
I'm not gonna
lie.
I
remember when you sent me the picture of the nigga, he was like, and I was just like, yeah.
I was like, are people really doubting this guy?
He's easily
I was
like
no
28
way
right now.
19, bro. He's gotta be 30.
Nah, what's funny is
I just came home from jail.
I saw a picture of him the other day, and he was looking distraught in the picture. It was like mid-game.
That's what I'm saying,
and
bro.
everything was everywhere.
Just
and I was like,
mad
damn,
stressed.
that's a 40-year-old man.
Looked like he should
there.
have mad gray hair, bro.
Yeah,
Well, that's what, the way he gets frustrated and everything, he looks like he's been doing this life thing for a while.
Yeah,
right, and he's sick of this shit.
He's over this fucking shit.
But yeah, DeAndre Jordan, that's who I'm at. I'm still watching DeAndre Jordan.
Get touches.
Old ass.
Get touches in general. That's crazy.
And you're nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Eat a dick, Thomas.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Damn. You guys got some seconds for that though. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's like,
Speaking of seconds, fuck Jay Crowder. He got what he deserved.
Oh, fuck.
He got what he deserved.
I want out.
I want out of
Where
a
are
team that's
you?
competing, and then goes to the Bucks and is non-existent. Bucks draft. They traded 5 second
just
rounders
did
for
absolutely
him.
nothing.
Nothing at all. These second round picks are gonna keep going. I feel like this offseason is gonna be nuts with.
Well,
because
so many teams have traded their first round picks and now can't trade their next year's first round picks. So all they're stuck with is
an offer
pick
with 5
swaps.
seconds.
Yeah, all they're stuck with is pick swaps and seconds up the ass, and it's just like, or they got somebody else's first that they traded their
And it's
first for.
if you're a GM on the receiving end of that trade, someone like Jay Crowder, and you're gonna get 5 seconds back, just like.
Well, yeah, because the Nets weren't about to use his ass. They need another wing defender? No. Get the fuck out of here.
And then you have fucking 5 seconds to trade. So
Bing bong.
now they could get another player if they ever need some random veteran that they could just give 5 second round picks away for. But yeah, overall, we're back. The podcast is back. The playoffs is heating up. What are your guys' final takes besides Lakers in 4?
Lakers and Celtics. Lakers in 6.
Yo, Lakers Knicks, give it to me, bro.
Yeah, that's what I wish.
Give it to me. That's
what I would love to see.
Lakers and I don't give a fuck because we gonna beat whoever the fuck it is. So
respect that.
Even the Nuggets? Your Nuggets?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, pause.
What?
Your Nuggets is crazy.
Yeah,
Your Nuggets is crazy.
Your Nuggets.
But either which way, the podcast is back. We're back. My friends are back. I'm back. Like, share, subscribe.
Right.
Out of nowhere. That's the beautiful thing about life. You guys would think that we went somewhere, but really, we were here the whole time. It's just life happens. But life is beautiful, I promise. Life is what you make it.